saw that some of these porters and Sherpas were just like, the amount of weight they were carrying and their postures, and it was just ridiculous. Some of these people are carrying like 200 pounds on their necks.
Wow.
Like, when I was over there, I tried actually to lift one of their baskets, what they call as dokus, and it was only about 150 pounds, and I could lift it with my arms, no problems. But as soon as I tried to put it on my neck and try to lift up, I fell like right back down and sat right back down on the bench. It was just, they're so heavy, and these guys do it with ease, and they're walking up a mountain doing it into altitude, and they have no problems doing it.
So you actually had an opportunity to treat some of these fellas.
Yeah, when I got the mountain, it took 9 days to get up, and it took me a couple days to acclimatize there and get my strength back. Once I had my strength back, I was, full blown right into it. And a lot of people thought that, it'd be hard for me to convince the Sherpas that what I was doing was good. And as soon as I told them what I was doing, they were like jumping on my table. They were lining up, basically like lining up, and they were, asking me when they can come back and like how many more times they could get massage. And I told them, I said, you know what, how about you come back in 3 days or like whatever. And they're like, oh yeah. Like they were totally intrigued in what I was doing, and you know what, they were getting a lot of good results from it, and they were loving it. Like, just a lot of them were getting better, lung capacity, and their necks were feeling a lot better, and they said they were feeling like they were stronger.
So what were the common complaints or areas that you treated with these people?
Well, with a lot of them, with the climbing Sherpas, a lot of them had Kumba cough or things like that from going up into the mountains. When you go up into the mountains, a lot of times you're breathing in a lot of ice crystals, things like that. So the ice crystals can burn your throat or get into your lungs. The extreme cold air, breathing in that, can get into your lungs and either cause infections or just make it a lot of trouble for your breathing. So a lot of them get what they call as Kumba cough, and they'll have it for the whole time they're up there. And there's nothing that they can really do about it. I mean, the doctors try to give them prescription drugs, things like that. A lot of them won't take them, and when they were coming to see me, what I was doing was I was doing like almost like a bronchitis type massage for them, and just clearing out their, just not a lot of pounding, but more just diaphragm, lungs, opening up their chest, whatever they could do, and help them breathing. And a lot of them were just amazed by the amount of air that they could start getting into their lungs, and how they felt and everything else, and how easy it was for them to climb. So, and then a lot of the cooks and stuff like that, a lot of their necks and shoulders were just, and their low backs. I mean, they're in tents that are, they're ducking all day long, working in a tent. They're carrying heavy loads of, either water, or they're doing, moving rocks or those type of things, bringing in food, and a lot of them just had a lot of low back pain. So I'm definitely going to go back. I got a little more research I want to do, and I want to actually climb to above around 27,000 feet, so another 10,000 feet higher, to Base Camp 2, and I want to open a clinic up for 10 days, and for the first couple days I'll probably have to acclimatize before I can start treatments, but if I can even get 10 people onto the table and just work with them and see how massage can affect them up there, I might be able to get some good results and be able to bring them back to Canada and help some people here.
Great. Okay.